When your peaches start ripening, a very serious problem begins to appear on them. It's quite dangerous. You'll notice bite marks like this on your peaches. Birds and squirrels eat them. As soon as they start eating the fruit, moisture builds up in those areas. And because of that, insects begin to attack. These insects start damaging the peaches. In this way, insects can destroy your entire crop. So if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe now and press the bell icon. Now I'm showing you some fruits that have already been bitten and have gone bad. Birds eat these fruits, and because of the moisture, diseases start developing in them. This affects your entire crop. So what's the solution? Let me break another fruit and show you one that has been eaten. Look at this. This has been eaten by a bird or a squirrel. After that, insects start attacking it, and the peach gets completely ruined. Now you can see you have many peaches on your plant. So what can be done to protect them? In this video, I'm going to show you the most important steps you can take to save your peaches. You can choose whichever method works best for you and protect your crop from insects and birds. As you can see, this fruit was eaten by a bird, even though it was a very good fruit. Now I'm going to show you how you can protect your plant's crop. You can follow the same method as well. So the first method is this. If your plant is small, you can cover it with netting. You can install a net so that birds cannot enter the canopy of your plant. This way, your fruits can be protected. But if you have a large tree and you cannot use netting, then don't worry. I'm going to share some other methods that will definitely work for you. Now let's move on to method number 2. If your plant is large and you can't use netting, there's another very important thing you can do. In this method, you can hang CD discs, aluminum foil strips, or shiny reflective tape around your plant or tree. This works because birds and squirrels get scared by the reflections and movement, so they avoid attacking your crop. It's a cheap and easy solution, but it's temporary. The strips keep moving in the wind, which helps scare them away. Now let's move to method number 3, plastic bags. You can use plastic covers, cloth bags, or even paper bags to cover your fruits. This method is also used in organic farming. It requires a bit of effort, but it's very effective. By covering each fruit, you protect them from birds and squirrels. However, if your plant is large and most of your crop is at the top, it can be difficult to cover every fruit. So for that, let's move to the next method. Method number 4 is using smell or spray deterrents. You can use sprays like neem spray or garlic water spray on your plant. The smell makes birds and squirrels uncomfortable, so they avoid coming near the tree canopy. Because of this, they don't like sitting on the tree, and your plant stays protected. You can mix 5 to 10 ml of neem oil in about 2 liters of water in a spray pump and apply it to the whole plant. Focus more on spraying inside the canopy so the smell stays concentrated there and keeps birds and squirrels away. Now, method number 5, Fake predator trick. You can place plastic owls or hawk models near your tree. Birds get scared of these predators and stay away for some time. If you want better results, keep changing their positions occasionally. Otherwise, birds may realize they are fake and start attacking again. Method number 6 is early harvesting. In this method, when your peaches start to ripen slightly, you pick them early and store them. Within 2 to 3 days, they fully ripen. However, early harvesting is mostly used in commercial farming. If you want to enjoy fully ripened fruit directly from your tree, then you may not prefer this method. In that case, you can use any of the previous methods. Finally, method number 7, tree trunk guard. To stop squirrels, you can wrap a metal sheet or plastic collar around the trunk of the tree. This prevents squirrels from climbing up. However, if there are nearby trees, squirrels may still jump across. This method works best if your tree is standing alone in an open space. So these are the 7 methods you can use to protect your peach crop. If you want to enjoy healthy, undamaged fruits, it's very important to protect them using one or more of these techniques. In the end, protecting your peach crop is not just about applying one method and hoping for the best. It is about understanding the problem, acting at the right time, and using a combination of smart techniques. Growing peaches is a rewarding experience, but it comes with challenges, especially during the ripening stage when your fruits become the main target for birds, squirrels, and insects. If you ignore this stage, even a healthy tree with a promising yield can quickly turn into a disappointing result. That is why awareness and timely action make all the difference. The biggest mistake many growers make is waiting until the damage becomes visible. By the time you notice bite marks or rotting fruit, the problem has already started spreading. Birds and squirrels do not attack just one fruit. They move from one to another, and insects follow immediately after. This chain reaction can destroy a large portion of your crop in a very short time. So the real success lies in prevention, not just reaction. As soon as your peaches begin to show signs of ripening, that is your signal to step in and protect them. Each method you use has its own strengths and limitations. And understanding this helps you make better decisions. Netting, for example, is highly reliable, but may not be practical for large trees. Reflective materials are easy and cheap, but may lose effectiveness over time. Fruit bagging is extremely effective but requires effort and patience. Sprays like neem or garlic solutions are natural and helpful, but they need to be applied properly and regularly. Fake predators can scare birds, but only if you keep changing their positions. Early harvesting can save your fruit, but it may compromise the natural taste you get from fully ripened peaches on the tree. Tree trunk guards can stop squirrels, but only if there are no nearby access points. This clearly shows that no single method is perfect on its own. The best approach is always a combination of 2 or more methods based on your specific situation. For example, you might use reflective tape along with neem spray or combine fruit bagging with a trunk guard. By layering these strategies, you increase your chances of success and create multiple barriers that protect your fruit from different types of threats. Another important factor is consistency. Applying a method once and then forgetting about it will not give you long-term results. Birds and insects are persistent, and they adapt quickly. If a deterrent stops working, they will find a way around it. That is why you need to monitor your tree regularly, observe any changes, and adjust your methods accordingly. Even small actions like repositioning reflective strips or reapplying a spray can make a big difference in keeping your crop safe. It is also important to consider the balance between effort and reward. Some methods require more time and energy, like covering each fruit individually, while others are quick but less reliable. You need to decide what works best for you based on the size of your tree, the number of fruits, and the resources you have available. The goal is not perfection, but protection that is practical and effective. Beyond the technical methods, there is also a deeper lesson in this process. Growing your own fruit teaches patience, care, and attention to detail. It reminds you that nature is beautiful but also competitive. Birds and animals are not your enemies. They are simply trying to survive, just like you are trying to protect your harvest. The goal is not to harm them, but to create a system where your crop is surakshit while respecting the natural environment around you. When you finally harvest healthy, undamaged peaches, the satisfaction is unmatched. Every bite feels like a reward for your effort, planning, and persistence. You realize that the time you spent protecting your crop was not wasted. It was an investment that paid off in the form of quality, taste, and quantity. This is what makes gardening and farming so fulfilling. In conclusion, protecting your peaches is a continuous process that begins before the problem appears and continues until the final harvest. It requires awareness, smart choices, and consistent effort. By using the right combination of methods, whether it is netting, reflective deterrents, fruit bagging, natural sprays, fake predators, early harvesting, or trunk guards, you can significantly reduce damage and enjoy a successful harvest. The key is to stay proactive, flexible, and observant. If you apply these principles, you will not only protect your current crop, but also gain valuable experience for future seasons. Over time, you will develop your own system that works best for your environment. And once you master this, you will no longer worry about losing your peaches to birds, squirrels, or insects. Instead, you will look forward to each season with confidence, knowing that your hard work will lead to a healthy and rewarding harvest.